Alrighty, guys, so the markets are looking pretty dang good right now. If you ask me, at least it's about 12:45 p.m. on the East Coast right now. We have the S&P, the Nasdaq, and the Russell all up 0.8 to 0.9% as the Dow's up 0.6. And funny enough, the VIX is also up over 3% on the day as of now. So in this video, we're going to break down the markets, stocks, charts, what I'm doing in the markets, all that good stuff. You guys know the deal, so sit back, relax, hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe if you guys find value, and do not forget to get your 13 stocks from Moo, each up to $2,000 with a $100 deposit. That's linked down below. And you could also get 12 stocks from Webull with any amount deposited. Guess what? That's also linked down below. And with that being said, let's dive into the video. So like I mentioned, guys, today, as of now at about 12:30, 1 p.m., whatever you want to call it, here on the East Coast, we're doing very well. And if you guys take a look, SPY is breaking out of 408 to 407 to 406. That little $2-3 window, which we were talking about like crazy in the last week, here on the channel, which is why you guys got to subscribe. And I mentioned last week, if we break 406, 407, we start gapping up towards 410 plus. That's going to be good for the bulls here. And now, look, we broke 407. We're pushing 410. It's up 0.8% on the day. This looks like, at least as of now, SPY wants to fill the gap towards 415, 420, at least as of now. This looks really good to me from a bullish perspective. And Triple Q, if I pull up the 20-day chart on this bad boy, let's see what's going on here. This is breaking out too. We have a clear golden cross. We're above the moving averages. We took the highs out from the 31st rather of August, and now with today's move, we broke out of 307, which I mentioned last week because we closed under that point last week. Now we're breaking out of it. This is a very good sign for the bulls, and it's one step closer to this, filling the gap up to about 320 to 25. And now that I'm looking at this, we do have a resistance coming up. You got to watch this. This was what I just drew out. This was the low from the end of August, pretty much, end of August at about $312. And then we collapsed under it on the 26th of August and then went down all the way to 290. So in the short term, this was a support. Now it's a resistance, right? So if Triple Q gets out of, let's say, 312, now it's pushing 310. If we break 312 too, which I might as well set my alert there right now, that's going to be the last straw pretty much between us and getting a 320, 325. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. And actually, wait a second here. Let me go back to SPY. Is there another resistance coming up that I need to look at? Yeah, pretty much. Oh, wow, look at this. I'm glad that I came back to this because look at this. Same level or same time period, end of August, SPY was failing, or rather it was holding 411, 410. Then it actually broke under that. Then 410.11 became a resistance. And look at where we got rejected at this morning on SPY, right around 411. Now we're starting to push 410 again. We're slightly above it. We might be going back to $411 a share, maybe even higher than that if we're able to break that. So if you're a bull here on SPY, you got to see it break 412. You got to see Triple Q break 312 or whatever level it was. I think it was 312. Yeah, 312. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. This is looking pretty good for the bulls, at least as of now. And have you guys seen Apple? This is definitely helping out the bulls today because this is the biggest company, one of the biggest in the world. I think there's one or two bigger ones. We're not going to talk about that now, but Apple's a massive company, huge weighting in the U.S. stock market. That's for sure. You guys know that. And whenever this moves up, it's moving up the markets for the most part. I mean, look at this. It's up 3.5% on the day-to-day, and on the 20-day chart, Apple's now officially, with today's move up, which a lot of it came in the first hour of the day. Well, actually, it's been coasting all day. Never mind. It's been moving all day. I mean, this is crazy for the bulls here. Now with this move, it's above the moving averages for the first time on the 20-day chart since probably the middle end of August, so a good 3 weeks at this point. First time in 3 weeks, so Apple looks very strong. And what happened last week, guys? We had the fall product event. You guys saw that, right? We got all the new products, the new specs, the gadgets, all that good stuff. And pre-orders right now, according to an Apple analyst, they're looking pretty strong. And you guys can go out and pre-order, the iPhone, all that good stuff, right? Analysts are saying the pre-orders are looking pretty strong right now. JP Morgan said something as well. Where is it here, guys? I'm looking. Give me a second. JP Morgan, here we go. Apple has a favorable iPhone 14 strategy in China, JP Morgan says, which I guess is good. Let's see how that ends up turning out. And there was another one here. Yeah, Apple analyst said pre-orders reflect loyal and sticky customers amid economic slowdown. So that's pretty much, in other words, saying people are still buying the iPhone even though we're in a technical recession right now, right? So Apple's ripping 3.5%, I'd assume, on that news or the hype around the iPhone 14, the pre-orders, all that good stuff. And it's moving, guys. It is moving. But on the 4-hour chart, it's still under a critical point, the 180 SMA, which actually, now that I'm looking at it, it's testing that point in real time. So if this could break, if Apple clears 165, let's say, for example, I'll put my alert there right now. This has a clear shot, probably to start reversing big time. I mean, that'd be a big technical spot there, which, from there, 172.75, that could be right around the corner. So keep your eyes out on Apple. Roblox is another one that we haven't talked about in a while. Roblox, you guys got to watch it. They ended up announcing recently, I think it was on Thursday or Friday of last week, they're going to be jumping into online advertising because the revenue growth, guys, has slowed down a lot. It was 100% a year ago, and it slowed down to about 30%, which is still very, very good. That's respectable, but it slowed down from 100 to 30%. I mean, that's pretty dramatic, guys. So they're growing nicely, but the rate of their growth has come down a lot. And since they announced this new avenue, business avenue segment that they're going to add to the business, the stock has gone up 15%. If you guys take a look here on the 5-day chart, let me pull it up and show you. Just a week ago, 6 days ago, calendar days ago, guys, Roblox was $35 a share. Now it's at 46, 45. It is up 28%. And I think the news came out, I forget what day exactly, but somewhere right around here. And it's up a ton since it's come out. And they're going to be testing this ad format with some developers and advertisers by the end of this year and more in 2023. And they currently have a user base of 52 million people, mostly targeted to kids. You guys know that. There's not many. I'm sure there's some. But there's not many grown men and women on Roblox. But again, I'm sure there's some. Guys. And the company has already tried selling some ads with brands like Warner Brothers and Vans on this platform. And the challenge here is these ads are not allowed to be shown to kids under 13. All their ads will be labeled as immersive ads, and children, like I said, under the age of 13 will not be able to interact with these ads, the company said. So I guess, I mean, I want to know. I would love to see. I'm sure if I look through the annual report or whatever, I'll see like what their age range is, or the percentage. Let's say of their 52 million daily active users or whatever that is, how many are 13 years old, or how many are from 5 to 11 or 13 to 18. You know what I mean? I want to see the breakdown, the percentage of that. But overall, it's going to be interesting, moving forward here with this new avenue of business for Roblox. And quite frankly, I think it's a good idea because let's be honest here. A lot of these kids on Roblox, what do they have? Or what don't they have, rather? They don't have a job. They're not making money. So what do they have? A lot of them, not all of them, but I'm assuming a lot of them have their parents' credit card, right? They have their parents' credit card. And sometimes, not all the time, but I'd say sometimes for some of these people, that credit card information is probably already loaded into Roblox. So that kid is going to be like, oh, I'm going to buy this or do this or buy that. So that's just more revenue for Roblox. And if they have the card linked and they see some ad, they're going to go buy something. I mean, you guys know how this works. So Roblox is looking pretty good from a technical standpoint for sure. I'd say if you guys look here on the 4-hour chart, we hit the bottom of this channel just about a couple of days ago, like I said, when we hit $35, and we're up about 30% from that point. And the truth is, even though it's overbought on the 4-hour, according to the RSI, there could still be some juice left in this. If we see a mini pullback, or whatever, we might not. We might stabilize, consolidate for a week or two, then just continue trucking along. I feel like Roblox could be moving towards the 50s here, maybe even higher than that. So do you guys own Roblox? Let me know your thoughts. I personally don't. I've considered it more as a speculative play, of course, but I don't own it. I might. We'll see. Let me know if you own it in the comments down below. I'd love to know. And the last stock for this video, guys, before we wrap it up, is Foot Locker, which is moving up yet again, guys. Foot Locker's been a beast. It's been a sleeper here the past couple of weeks. It's currently up on the day 2.5%, which is solid, up about $1. And now it's right at $40 door. It's knocking on that door. It's like $40. I'm here, and I feel like we could be breaking. We have a cup and handle potentially forming here. If we take out, take out 41, 42, where is this going to go based on the chart, guys? I'm thinking mid-high 40s. If I draw the next level out here, you guys can see from 41, we got a wide open gap to about $45. So I think we have a 9% move coming potentially. I'm not saying this is guaranteed, but if we clear 40, 41, I think we're going even higher. So I'm going to set my alert right now at $40, and I'm not going to chase this one like I'm not going to chase Roblox or Apple. Keep that in mind. But it's on the watch list. It's at the top of the watch list right now, hence why I'm mentioning these stocks in this video, and I'm just putting them on your radar, right? So with that being said, guys, I'm going to wrap the video up. If you enjoyed it, all I ask is for you to hit that like button, subscribe, and if you want some free money, some free stocks from Moomoo, you get 13 stocks, each up to $2,000. Just use that link down below, or go to stocksurfest.com/Moomoo, and you get some free stocks, guys. And you could also get 12 stocks from Webull, link down below, or stocksurfest.com/Webull. Deposit any amount of money, and you get 12 stocks from them. And it's free money, and it also helps out the channel. I appreciate you all, as always. And with that being said, I'll catch you in the next video. Good luck out there in these treacherous markets, guys. Well, I guess today, not that treacherous, but it could get ugly again. We shall see. I'll catch you all later. Peace out.